Nithyanandam Paramahamsa Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dundvatitam Gaganashadasham Tattvamasya Laksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvade Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Nithyanandam. Hi, this is Ma Nithya Oviananda. I'm here today with the Living Enlightenment book again. Today I wanted to ask a question that many people may have, a nice universal question. The question I'm asking today is, why do we need a guru? Why should we have a guru in our life? So let's see what the book has to say today. Well, I just pulled up to this one page and there's like a call-out quote here. So it's not like a beginning of a usual like I have. It's page 187 in the book. So I'll read it and we'll see what comes up today. Okay, whenever you feel truly grateful to the people in your relationships, you will never try to possess them. Those who gave us this body and mind did not have any intention to deprive us or disturb us in any way. Whatever they knew as their best, they just gave to us. That's all. We are going beyond it now because we have become more intelligent. Just feel grateful to them. That's enough. One more thing is, whenever you feel truly grateful to the people in your relationships, you will never try to possess them. You will look at them as beautiful individuals and leave it at that. Possessiveness happens only when you think of the other person as an object, not as an individual. With gratitude, you will allow the person to have his or her own space. Decide consciously that you will respond with pure love and gratitude for the next couple of days, whatever the situation may be. Just for 2 days, decide not to react the way you have been reacting all of these years. Decide that you will respond only with pure, unassuming love. You will see that all of your relationships take a turn for the better. Automatically, you will start seeing each and every person as a unique creation of existence, as a reflection of the divine. You will feel deeply connected to everyone and everything around you. Not only that, you will find tremendous compassion towards everything around you. If you were a person who gets angry easily, you will find that anger disappearing. All the energy that was invested in other negative emotions will get released with this growing gratitude. You will be a compassionate and loving person. See, the click I'm getting from this is, why do we need a guru? When I said that, of course, I always think of Swamiji whenever I'm thinking about that. But actually, another deep truth is life itself is a guru. Everything around you is a guru. And having that gratitude, as Swamiji says here, having that gratitude is the key. See, he says, automatically you will start seeing each and every person as a unique creation of existence, as a reflection of the divine. Now, Swamiji is divine. He is Sadashivatva in the human form. So right away, I always think of him. However, we can learn from everybody and everything around us. Because after all, everybody's reflecting that same divinity. Everybody else has that same divinity inside of them also. So no matter who it is or what the situation is, we can learn from that situation. Life is our teacher. And if we're just open enough to that, we will see every moment life is giving us some deeper truth that we can learn from. So when we're in that space of gratitude for everything, we don't have these emotions take over us. When emotions take over a situation that happens, we fail to see. We fail to see what life is really telling us, and we get caught up in that emotion. But instead, if we just have gratitude for everything that's happening, and we have responsibility for everything that's happening, we can see, what is life teaching us? What is that experience teaching us? So here, the next section he goes on to be thankful for the body. And we spoke about that yesterday regarding, understanding that you're not the body or mind. So that, you're no longer abusing yourself. You're no longer abusing the body and mind. If you realize that you're not that you're there as a vessel, as a tool to experience life and to experience divinity. And then it continues on. Everything is just auspicious. Celebrate it. So he says, one thing has to be understood very clearly. The whole of existence is an auspicious happening. You are part of the existence. So everything happening around you is also auspicious. This is the truth of existence. Nothing that happens in existence is inauspicious. Everything is only a blessing. If this is understood so clearly, there is nothing to complain about in life. If this is understood clearly, the very eye becomes a grateful eye. It sees everything as extraordinary. Nothing appears mundane. Everything appears as a miracle. And he tells a story. One day, a duck hunter went to the market to buy a bird-retrieving dog. To his amazement, he found a dog that could walk on water. He immediately took it home. He invited one of his friends to hunt the next day and took the dog. When a flock of ducks came near, he took aim, fired, and silently watched. The dog walked on the water and retrieved the bird. He looked at his friend for a reaction, but the friend remained silent. He asked him, "Do you see anything unusual about my dog?" The friend replied, "Yes, your dog is unable to swim." I mean, really? So miracles are continuously happening in front of our eyes, but we continuously are missing them. So like the man who only thought how the dog's not swimming, he totally missed the miracle of the dog walking on the water. So let's not do that. So Swamiji says, only because we miss them, life itself appears to be dull. And when we start perceiving them, our entire life becomes a miracle. So the truth is, there are so many miracles happening around us in our lives. If we celebrate the three things, the existence of self, world, and God, we will experience the whole of existence as a blessing that is happening continuously. So he goes on to explain, when you celebrate the existence of self, God, and the world, all three were revealed in mysteries to you. Please understand that when I say celebrate the self, God, and world, I'm not giving you immoral advice. I'm giving you a spiritual technique. The first step, you will never be able to realize or understand yourself until you accept yourself and celebrate what you are. As long as you fight with what you are, you will never be able to realize what you really are. Usually we carry two identities. One is the outer world identity, and the other one is the inner world identity. The other world identity is what we present to the world. That is the outer world identity. And how we want the world to see us, how we want to be recognized, how we want to present ourselves. That's what we're showing. That's the outer world also. This identity will be much more than who we really are. The other inner world identity is what we believe we really are. This identity will usually be much less than what we actually are. This is what we refer to as low self-esteem. So your life itself is nothing but a fight between these two identities. So you're constantly trying to fill your outer world identity, and that is in conflict with the inner world identity. So such an energy waster to continuously do that. So if you can just understand, when Swamiji is saying here, the two identities exist only because of the non-acceptance in you, that's why. So it's really, this pain and suffering it's causing you is that non-acceptance, the duality, that low self-esteem, all of those things that's causing suffering in you. But if you just accept that in you, he says just accept whatever you are in the outer world and in the inner world. Just accept and say a deep yes. Suddenly you will realize both of these identities no longer have a utility purpose for you. They simply disappear. They disappear from your inner space and allow you to celebrate yourself as it is. So such a beautiful insight into a technique that we can do to get some more clarity in ourselves, to bring up our self-esteem. Because what are we trying to hide from people? we actually are beautiful and wonderful people inside. But it's only when we perceive different things, how we should be because of media or social conditioning, that we have that conflict. And because we don't feel we're fulfilling that, and we're telling people we are that, then inside there's conflict because we don't really feel that way inside because it's not really us. We're not accepting who we really are, and we're covering up what our true talents are, what our true purpose is. Many people have many beautiful talents and things, but they'll cover it up because they feel it's not socially acceptable or beautiful or this, that. But just accepting all of these things about ourselves, we'll realize that those two identities that we need to create are no longer there. And we can flower as a being very beautifully. So let us have gratitude today and realize that everything is auspicious in our life, and let's accept ourselves. So do that and enjoy the flowering inside your being. Thanks again for watching. Nithyananda.